All right. Can anyone hear me? Let's see. Testing, testing. Okay, I think we're live. Okay, I think we're live right now. Hopefully. All right, guys, welcome to my 40-second live stream. Today is October 21st. Let's see. Can you guys hear me? That's odd. Doesn't I can't see the chat on the other page. Pop out chat. Hmm. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, okay. Hey Dan, hey Epic. Um, Glad you guys can make it tonight. Yeah, I don't know why, but in the live streaming in the YouTube studio page, it won't show me the chat. So I'm just on YouTube right now, and I'm just watching the chat through there. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, guys. So I hope you guys had a good week. Hope everyone is still staying safe with everything going on right now. The world's a crazy place, and but honestly, so is The Walking Dead right now. Fear the Walking Dead is doing amazing, and World Beyond doing better than I thought it would, but still not good enough, I guess, for the majority of fans. But yeah, so let's see. You guys are. Oh yeah. Wait. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So I think I'm just gonna do it through YouTube. I don't know why in the chat. So I can't open up the chat on the YouTube Studio page. So I'm just gonna do it like this. So yeah, guys, what did you think of Fear the Walking Dead episode 2 and World Beyond episode 3? Because I know that Dan loved it, and I think I'm trying to remember if Epic did reviews for it. Yeah, he said that World Beyond is doing Fear is doing really well, and that World Beyond is. I don't remember if he talked about World Beyond. I'm sorry. Uh, since 8 o'clock for the past 11 hours, I've just been working on episode 6, so I'm kind of out of it. Hey Matt, glad you made it. Thanks for coming, man. Let's see. Oh, Epic says, yeah. By the way, yeah, I hated World Beyond episode 3. Oh, okay, yeah. So you probably didn't do a review on it, Epic, because I would have remembered that, I think. But yeah, I will say episode 3 was better than episode 2, but there is still like so much cringe in World Beyond. I'm just saying that the kid actors, I'm not saying they're terrible, but I'm just saying that they definitely could be a lot better as far as leads. And did anyone know the actor for Elton? He actually, I heard that he voiced like a cartoon character from the Amazing World of Gumball, which he voiced the main character Gumball. So I don't know. Um, is that why he got the role? In Walking Dead World Beyond. Dan says Fear is absolutely great right now. It is, Dan, absolutely. And it doesn't even look like there's a budget issue. You know what I mean? Like, do you remember how in the first two episodes of Fear season, 5, how it was pretty obvious the budget like took a major hit? I mean, like that's what happens in Walking Dead seasons. You see the budget go down big time, but it doesn't look like. I mean, it's already two episodes in, and it looks like episode 3 is going to be in the city. But yeah, I mean, so okay, so Fear the Walking Dead episode 2, Welcome to the Club, and World Beyond, The Tiger and the Lamb. All right, so okay, so let's. Do you guys want to talk about Fear first or World Beyond? Let's see. Epic says, I hope World Beyond uh, improves, but man, I'm not liking it. Yeah, I definitely hope it improves a little bit more as well, Epic. It definitely is still, it's not for everyone. There is some interesting plots with the CRM, but they're only going to be once every 2 episodes, like just something with the CRM, it looks like. And the kids, definitely the kids at times, are really cringy in the acting. So, like, Iris, this episode, she really bugged me because when Hope was just putting her emotions out there, just crying, telling Iris that it's her fault their mother died, Iris just wasn't really showing much emotion. And then all of a sudden she did start showing some emotion, but like it still wasn't that, as much as Iris, not Iris, Hope. But yeah. Um, Dan says fears at, oh, I already read that. And you say Alicia is back. Yes. Absolutely. I missed Alicia. We all love Alicia. Um, So yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, I just want to say I have 70 subscribers right now, so I want to thank you guys so much for all of your amazing support for the past, I don't know, year and a half on my channel. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. So I want to thank you guys big time for the bottom of my heart for 70 subscribers. It's just absolutely crazy. Let's see. Uh, Matt says, oh wait, Epic says, Fear the Walking Dead season 6, episode 2 was amazing. Yeah, it was. Really good action. Like, the action was well done. Matt says, Fear was great, World Beyond was trash. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so what's great about Fear? Okay, so one problem with World Beyond is that they do too much slow motion. So do you guys remember when Lydia threw Alpha's mask off the cliff and they did slow motion? That worked, but when you do slow motion for characters running and characters killing walkers, and I mean just like constant slow motion, it gets a little bit weird. Also, did anyone laugh when Hope was trying to turn the crank on the siren and it broke off and she said, "Son of a mother," and then it cut to black? Like, you know what I mean? It's just that was really funny. I found that funny. And yeah, Elton was pretty funny too. Um, so some of the things are kind of funny. You know, like the kids, uh, as far as like comedy wise, sometimes like they can be kind of funny, but as far as like being serious, that's where they struggle with the most, I think. Let's see. Dan says, can't wait to see Dwight. Yeah, it looks like he's in a city or something with Althea, so maybe Virginia sends him on a mission, or maybe they split off from their uh, group and decide to do their own thing. Maybe Althea tells Dwight, and maybe Dwight decides to find. Yeah, like didn't I don't know, because Janie said something about Sherry in season 5, so maybe Dwight is checking up on that lead. Dan says the kids could definitely use some work. LOL. Yeah, it's just the kids, they don't come off as super tough. So like Silas, he's very strong, but he holds back a lot. And Elton is very weak, but I don't know if he's willing to kill walkers because like we didn't really get to see a chance with him. And Iris and Hope are willing to kill walkers, but how they did it was kind of, I mean, at least they did it, but still it was kind of weird. The slow motion and um I don't know. Oh yeah, and they did slow motion when Hope was dropping that lighter on them. I mean, they used a lot of slow motion. Epic says like something has to be going on with Ian and Andy. I feel they definitely have somebody watching over both hard. Yeah, they probably have like they probably have like a hardcore fan just watching those two guys. Let's see. Dan says, I agree. Ian and Andrew didn't just magically get better. Something else must be going on. LOL. Yeah, definitely. Something has to be going on, and they're not telling us behind the scenes. But yeah, I mean, like, it's much better than Fear season 4 and 5 because these aren't technically bottle episodes, and the action is well done. The characters are acting realistic. Yeah. So okay, so the episode, you guys know what happens. You know, the episode starts, we have Alicia and Strand dumping, you know what I mean? Like, they're emptying the latrines, and we get, Alicia, you know, I mean, she's, you know how it is. You know, we get some Alicia, like, never mind. Anyway, I'm just saying it's glad to have her back because Alicia is gorgeous and she will always be. And oh yeah, so that guy said something about moving the canister or the barrel, and it was like it's on fire, dude. I mean, just that's ridiculous. Epic says Elton, he gives me Henry vibes from the main show. I don't know. I kind of feel like okay, so I feel like he gives me more Eugene vibes. He's kind of like a younger Eugene to me. Dan says Henry is definitely way better though, but Elton is decent for me right now. Not great though. Yeah, they need to stop with the whole. I feel like they need to stop with like the nerdy kid too much. Like they need to step up Elton. Sure, he's a smart kid, but he needs to start stepping up with killing walkers too. And I get it, he's not very strong, but still, they gotta put that in because it's like, what's the honestly what is even the point? Oh yeah, by the way, Dan, did you like that in my review? Do you guys remember in my review how when Elton was going back for his bag, how in my review I put the text like my babies, and when he gets the bag back, Hope asked him about it, and he said that it was his magazines. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just thought that would be funny. Um, because like I don't know, just he saved the manuscript that his mom was working on. Like I don't know, it's too sciency. This kid is way too much into science. Epic says, but yeah, I love that the season is getting rid of all the pacifists. Thank God. Yes, thank God indeed, Epic. Because honestly, I couldn't stand that. Um, like if you want like characters who don't want to murder, that is fine. But when you have characters who don't want to kill walkers or people, then it starts getting a little bit weird. And you say the characters are finally acting like human beings again. Definitely. Dan says the characters are acting normal. Haven't been able to say that since the early seasons, if even that. Yeah. I think like season 4 is when the last time they started acting normal. I mean, John. Okay, so like I think certain characters like John have been consistent, but yeah. And Epic says the only decent characters in World Beyond are Felix, Hope, and the big kid. Yeah, you mean Silas. Yeah, Huck. I cannot stand Huck. I don't hate her. I just don't get what they're doing with her. She feels like a Terra. You know what I mean? She feels like a cheap attempt at Terra. And as far as Iris, I'm just not liking what they're doing with Iris and Elton. He's a little bit too nerdy. You know what I mean? Dan says CRM is definitely the only interesting thing to me so far in this show. Everything else is just okay to me right now. Yeah, the CRM is definitely the selling point in the show. They're watching the show. If there was no CRM, I really don't think anyone will watch the show. The CRM is the only reason because people want to know what happened to Rick. You know what I mean? Epic says the only good thing in this episode was the ending with Elizabeth. Yeah, absolutely, Epic. Pretty much, at least an only non-cringy moment. But like, it's funny. So like, do you guys remember in my review how I had? Okay, so I had this wrong. So the guy's name was actually Barca instead of Barco. So I made that mistake. So sorry about that. But anyway, so in the episode, you know how he tells Elizabeth that they weren't a threat. We didn't have to kill them, but in my review, it's funny. I had it where he's telling her that The Walking Dead was better in the past. You know what I mean? And Elizabeth was like trying to convince him that like no, it's great right now. World Beyond, Fear, the movies, and like, did you guys like laugh because like Elizabeth was like, oh wait, sorry, my headphone. Um, okay, so yeah, like Elizabeth was like, the movies are coming, and it's like, yeah, they're not coming. I don't know. It's just it was really funny. I don't know if you like Epic. I don't know if you saw that part, but I did something like that in my review during a discussion. But yeah, um, Dan says Iris really needs to step it up though. Hope is the only interesting kid for me right now. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Just Iris is acting maybe. Um, the actress is acting. I don't know. Epic says, I am a little confused as to why Elizabeth was crying at the end. Most likely because she doesn't believe in the CRM either, or at least partially doesn't, or she's looking for a daughter and she doesn't know where she is. Um, I have no idea. So, yeah, it could be that. So either she also regrets what she did, or um, she's looking for a daughter and she can't find her anywhere. So who knows what the problem is. Let's see. Oh wait. Dan says Elizabeth is teasing us way too much. Glad Brian pointed it out. LOL. Yeah. I don't get Elizabeth at all. She said that the CRM have manufacturing, culture, all this stuff, and it's like, yeah, but I mean, like, it's not worth murdering people. Like, you can still have all that without murdering people. How does that justify? Um, like you don't have to go to a community and wipe them out. Like, I don't know, that was just a little bit weird. Paul Blart. Wait. Matt says Iris is just pure cringe, man. Yeah, she is pretty cringy. Oh yeah, especially the middle finger when she kept giving Hope the middle finger through the walkie. That was pure cringe. I couldn't stand it at all. I really did not like her doing that at all. I was starting to get a little bit annoyed and mad. I'm just like, are you serious? Um, Epic says so. A ton of people are saying that Isabel is the daughter of Elizabeth. Is that true? No, Epic. It's definitely not true, and here is why. If people just, I'm sorry, but people who made those theories, they kind of annoy me, and here's why. Okay, so Elizabeth said to Iris and Hope, who are 17 right now in the series, that her daughter is a little bit older than they are right now. So we can probably assume that her daughter is 20 years old. And right now, they are 10 years in the apocalypse. In Fear the Walking Dead, the characters are 4 years in the apocalypse. You know what I mean? So that would mean that her daughter is 14 in Fear's timeline, but there's no way Isabella is 14. You know what I mean? Just like, it's just people don't really remember timelines, and it's just, I don't know. It's just so weird. But yeah, I don't know. I wish people stop with the theories like that. Oh, Dan says that theory is a very far fetched, in my opinion. Yeah, it would work, Dan, if um, it would work if Isabel was in the Walking Dead main show. You know what I mean? Or if she was younger. You know what I mean? Just like that's two big things. One is Fear's timeline. Fear is the most behind. You know, World Beyond. Okay, so first it's the main show, 11 years in the apocalypse. Then it's World Beyond, 10 years in, and then it's Fear, which is 4 years. I mean, I just don't get why people can't remember that. Like, do they not remember how Alicia was? Like, how? I mean, I don't know. It's a little silly how people just come up with a theory without even just taking a minute to think about it. Um, Hold on. Okay, so now I'm just gonna wait. Oh wait. Um, let's see. Epic says, yeah, PT made a video on it. Oh, okay. Um, oh yeah, about the theory. Yeah, I didn't see that video. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna wait till the chat gets a little more. I just have to check this thing real quick. Epic says, but yeah, man, Strand. Oh, wait. Dan says the timeline is way off. People need to think about this. This is Morgan's son. It is the masked people all over again. Yeah, some people said that the masked guy was Herschel. You know what I mean? Just people do not even they don't know their timelines at all. Like it's embarrassing. It's sad. You know what I mean? Epic says, but yeah, man, Strand in this episode of Fear was amazing. Yeah, Strand was the main character of this episode, even though we had Alicia. Um, yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. So, I mean, the fact that yeah, Strand wiped out. I mean, just sacrificed that guy. He went like Shane mode on him. You know, he went in Shane. Like that was just crazy. Um, Matt says, Strand is the star this episode, in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, I still enjoy Alicia more than any other character, but as far as like Strand's development, yes, absolutely. This was a good episode for his development. So, um, yeah, so we have Dan. You know, you guys know what happens. We have Daniel cutting Virginia's hair. We have them meeting Dakota. Also, can we talk about how Virginia has a sister named Dakota? Like, I'm sorry, guys. Are their parents? Is their dad's name Indiana and their mother's name is Maryland? You know, just what's with the states? You know, like, I'm sorry, but like this is just it's getting funny. Dan says, yeah, Strand was the lead. Ian and Andrew, where's my Alicia episode? Yeah, hopefully it's coming, Dan. Let's see. Epic says also the end when Morgan was amazing. Yeah, it was. I don't know how he snuck up behind the walker, like when Daniel was looking right at him. You know, but I don't. But that was fine. And yeah, I mean, just the fact that we're gonna get a new Daniel and a new Morgan. I'm excited. Dan says Morgan and Daniel scene was so cool. Yeah, it was, Dan. Absolutely. Um, Matt says, yeah, Morgan was great at the end. He definitely was. I'm really loving what they're doing with the characters. The characters are just getting so much better and they're improved. So yeah, I mean, I love it. Okay, so yeah, you guys know it. We have the whole jelly factory, not jelly. The whole what is it? What they say it was? Let's see. Epic says I'm hoping Jenny dies next episode. It's not gonna happen. Epic, sorry. Um, let's see. Sandwich says any no. Okay. Dan says also let's mention Lenny James directed this episode. He did a great job in my opinion. Yeah, he did. Oh yeah, it was molasses. Okay, so the factory is filled with molasses. These people are trying to kill all the walkers to get through, and there's just too many. You know what I mean? Uh, yeah. So there's too many. People are getting eaten, killed. I mean, it's just yeah, they're slipping on the molasses and just getting pulled. Uh, I don't know. This didn't. This kind of. I don't know if it felt out of place, but it was still awesome. Like as far as like a horror moment. Epic says maybe when Morgan arriving at her base. Um, it's too soon for that Epic, sadly. Um, but um, Big Papa, yo, what's up, man? How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Big, I am just doing a live stream. We're talking about The Walking Dead. Um, well, actually, Fear the Walking Dead and World Beyond. Dan says Janie will be here for most of the season, is my guess, unfortunately. Well, let's see. Dan just deleted a message. Okay. All right. So, okay, let's think. Is there a part of the episode that you guys really liked? Oh yeah. Okay, so we had Charlie and Janice in this episode too, and it's funny when people are reacting to when I saw people reacting to this episode, they were like, Janice. Oh yeah, is she the sister of that stupid guy who died on the bridge? You know, that's all they associate her with. Like, it's so funny. Um, Epic says just want her dead. I hate her character so much. Yeah, but at least it seems like they're making her more of a villain. Like season 5, she was eating jam with her fingers, like her dirty fingers. So now at least it looks like they're making her more of an antagonist, which I do like. Um, let's see. Big says, "Yo, you seem to be doing well. You, yeah, I honestly cannot complain too much. I have 70 subscribers. I have a very loyal, fan base or subscribers, who really helped me in sharing my content and getting it out there. So yeah, Epic says Charlie wasn't that bad this episode. Yeah, she wasn't. I'll admit, Charlie was not absolutely terrible, but I don't know. It's still just um, something about Charlie. Like, I still don't know what they're gonna do with her character. Like, also, I'm so confused. Is Charlie is she a little kid or is she a teenager? I really don't know. Because I think the wiki said she is like, you know, 10 years old, 11, but it's like, but the actress is like almost 16, I think. So I don't get it. What is going on with Charlie as far as like, you know what I mean? Like, just because I just know people are going to say Charlie is, very pretty or something, and it's going to be like, well, you know, uh, she's like what? How old is she, honestly? Big says, "Wow, that's crazy, man. You seem like a generous fella." Well, I try to be. Oh, Dan says, Charlie wasn't that bad in this one. That's when you know a season is good. When I don't mind Charlie. LOL. Yeah, when they actually are giving Charlie something to do, that's important to the story. Like, that helps. She's here killing walkers because in season 5 they really had her doing pretty much nothing. You know what I mean? Um, let's see. Epic says, by the way, Brian, ignore the trolls. Let us the mods handle them. Well, thank you, Epic. Yeah. I completely trust you guys. Dan says exactly. Epic and I will deal with them. Yeah, that's yeah, I trust you guys, and thank you so much. Matt says, and me. Yeah, thanks, Matt. Thank you to all you guys. Yeah, any trolls we have, they better start packing. Um, okay, so Epic says the start of this episode felt like a horror movie. Yeah, like, man, I would not want to be one of those people. I mean, geez, I mean, at least one of the people, people, the woman, at least she was, shot in the head, so she wouldn't, feel anything. But still, that was sad. And just everyone just getting pulled in. I mean, that was scary, and even the guard too. I mean, just dang, like seriously. Matt says, at first I thought the walkers were covered in blood at the opening scene. Yeah, when the stuff oozed out of the door, I mean, just oozed. I'm like, whoa, is that blood? But no, it was like molasses. And man, like that actually is a good concept. The walkers are still so sticky that they touch you, they might pull you closer. You know what I mean? So yeah, you have to watch out for that. Dan, wait. You guys saying wait, hey, Jay, the music. Dan says the music they've been using this season has been absolutely amazing. Let's see. Epic says like they are putting the fear back in Fear the Walking Dead. Absolutely, Epic. Absolutely, they are putting the fear back in Fear, which is about time, honestly. Um, I don't know. So, okay, so I think I gave, or right, I gave this episode like for Fear like an 8. No, I think I gave it an 8.5 out of 10, right? And then for World Beyond, I think I gave it a 7.5. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So, like, yeah, World Beyond, it kind of needs to step up a little bit. No more cringe. Uh, better action scenes. But the writing's not so bad. But the characters still need work. As far as Fear the Walking Dead, it works. Okay, so okay, right. So Strand wants to attack, overthrow the guards, and honestly, I was with Alicia on this. Not just because I love Alicia, but Alicia had a good point. There are so few of them. How can they handle guards with guns? They need a real plan. You know what I mean? So yeah. Jerry says, "Did you like when Charlie? Wait, Charles killed the one Strand and Rick Grimes. Wait, what? Wait, did you like when Charles killed the one Strand and Rick Grimes? Yeah, I don't know what you're saying, Jerry. Dan says fear has needed more fear, so I'm glad we're finally getting somewhere. Matt says, what the? Yeah, I don't know what he said. Dan says, here I thought World Beyond would be better than Fear. Yeah, me too, Dan. I really thought since World Beyond was more fresh and, didn't have hate at the beginning, I thought it might do better. Uh, let's see. All right. Big says many times are man's times are kind of tough out there. There, you know what I'm saying, bro. Life's a hustle. Yeah, absolutely. Trust me, I've had it. I've had it too. I have been hurt many times in my life out there. You put, you work as hard as you can in life. Whatever, school, work, trying to get a job, whatever. But people will tear you down and try to leave nothing left. I mean, it's just yeah, I mean it's tough out there. The world definitely could be a lot better place. If people would just honestly just act kinder towards each other. Let's see. Jerry says, "Can Lee kill the one Tom guy with zombies, please?" Wait, Jerry, are you talking about Lee from the video game? Like, and you're talking about Tom from uh Fear? So I don't know. Tom was a useless character. Matt says Fear is destroying World Beyond right now. Yeah, it is, Matt. People really love what they're doing with Fear. They're making the characters tough again and acting like real. While World Beyond, the characters don't have really a fan base, and they're so cringy. Like, okay, so Fear the Walking Dead was not cringy, I think, in season 4 and 5, but it was just the writing. But World Beyond is just so cringy. Epic says, by the way, is Elizabeth the main villain of World Beyond? It definitely looks like she's going to be the main villain of season 1. I definitely think that, Epic. Big says, Strand is selfish, bro, only cares about himself. Yeah, that's kind of true. Oh, okay, so he does care about Alicia. He does care about Alicia because of season 1. But he does not have any romantic feelings for Alicia because, one, that would be very gross because he's like twice her age. and two, um, Strand is he's gay, so he there. It's not that's not why he cares for Alicia. So yeah, it's something else because like her connection that he had with Madison, friends. Epic says, yeah, I'm hoping Fear can continue the way it's going, and me too. Whole like honestly, this could be the Fear season 6 could be its version of The Walking Dead season 9, just like reinventing the show after two terrible seasons. I mean, we need it. Dan says World Beyond better not use that pink cover art on the Blu-ray is all I'm saying. Oh yeah, absolutely, Dan. That rainbow color art that looked like it was from Suicide Squad or something, or a Birds of Prey. They better not use that in the Blu-ray because no one will buy it. Jerry says, "Can I do the John?" Then wait, John, then the Superman in the chat there, Brian, because I saw the guy at Walmart the other day. That's what I thought, man. Not my proudest moment. Yeah, I don't know what you're saying, Jerry. Um, yeah, Jerry, what are you doing? What are you talking about? Guys, let's stay on The Walking Dead, okay? Please. I don't want my moderators to have to delete you or put you guys in timeout. Um, uh, okay, so Dan says, also, I'm very glad that we are getting old Daniel back. Yeah, me too. Um, when they take the characters that when okay, so Daniel and both Morgan have had a John Wick moment. Keep that going, don't lose it. um Big says keep hustling. Well, I'll see, I'll try, I guess. Epic says, like, I'm not a fan of how they are bringing back Strand to how he was in season 2. Yeah, kind of. As long as they don't do like season 3. Season 3 is when it starts to get too bad. Like Strand season 3 was like, whoa, what are you doing? I mean, he flat out sold the group. You know what I mean? Matt says, watch Daniel kill a bunch of pioneers. It's going to be great. Yeah, I mean, just on a horse and just going like Red Dead Redemption on them, that would be awesome. Uh, oh yeah, by the way, speaking of Red Dead Redemption, like, do you guys like it if I called Morgan from now on like Arthur Morgan? Because it's like I feel like it's perfect. Like Morgan Jones is dead, and now he's someone else. He's Arthur Morgan. I don't know. I just love that. Dan says, looking forward to it, Matt. We need that Daniel back. Yeah, we need Daniel the Destroyer. Yeah, maybe we can say something like that. Dan says Strand lost his mind in season 3. Yeah, I mean he sold the group. Um, Jerry says, yeah, no, John, because he might be on Fear tomorrow. It just seems kind of embarrassing. Walmart, because I saw that in Fear's 609. And the other day when I was bored up, Jerry, there is no Fear 609. 602 is the most recent episode. Unless you're talking about something that hasn't happened yet. Big says Daniel's going to pick up the guns. Yeah, I hope so. And let's see, Dan says, I love the Western style feel to season 6. Absolutely. As long as they should end it though by season 6. In season 7, they should probably do a different thing in season 7, like no more Western. Epic says, yeah, that's a funny coincidence, Brian. Oh yeah, you're talking about the Arthur Morgan thing. Yeah, it's perfect, honestly. Dan says, Morgan Jones is dead. You're dealing with somebody else now. One of my favorite Fear lines now. Absolutely. Such a great line. Fear has had very few lines that were amazing. Epic says, only thing is Arthur Morgan died in Red Dead 2 and Morgan is still alive. Yeah, but you can say that like Morgan is the new Arthur Morgan, you know? Matt says, I think Jerry might be on something. LOL. I don't know what he's talking about, Matt, honestly. Um, Sorry, guys. Hold on. I apologize. Um, I just need to text. Somebody texted me. I cannot talk right now. Oh, come on. Send. Okay. Jerry says, yeah, because I saw in the last man I saved the man because pet chicken, yeah, was the other day I got a bit scared. Um, okay, yeah, Jerry, I still don't get how this, I mean, this still has nothing to do with The Walking Dead. Um, but I'll just say, like, I mean, honestly, I never had a situation like that, and um, yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, if we can, please get back on topic, that would be great. Epic says, but yeah, Felix is by far the best character in World Beyond. Yeah, he is, and like honestly, like Felix is just one of those characters that like, first off, when I saw him, I knew he would be my favorite character, and you know what I mean. And it doesn't bother me that he's gay. Like an interesting character, their sexuality doesn't matter. You know, I'm just saying because like you guys remember how someone called me a homophobe like like months ago. Like I'm just saying like I don't know. Like obviously I don't try to pay attention to those guys, but I'm just saying like yeah, those guys can just like honestly they can get lost. Because yeah, I mean that's proof that I'm not one. I mean I've met gay people, and I have no issues with them whatsoever. Let's see. Um, Dan says, "Who do you guys think is safest, Morgan or Alicia?" I'm just saying. I wonder who they would like to keep the longest. That's a good question, Dan. I would say, okay, I would say that Morgan could leave Fear the Walking Dead at some point, and they might bring him back into the main show or the movies. So I would say that Alicia will stay longer in the main show, or not main show, in Fear, because yeah, I think they probably want to keep Alicia in Fear, but if they had to say goodbye to Morgan in Fear, they would probably have him go back to the main show or whatever. So yeah, that's what personally I think. Matt says they're both safe. Yeah, you definitely need to keep those two safe the longest. I mean, Alicia, Morgan, John, Dwight, they're pretty much the only reason people watch Fear. But now it's getting good, or at least in the past, that's why they did it. Hey, DeRosa, he says, hey, Brian. Jerry says, oh, I'm sorry. Can I be a moderator? I'm sorry, Jerry. I don't really need any moderators right now. And the last time I did that, it didn't really work out so well. So I cannot do that right now. Uh, let's see. Matt says, he says, hi. Big says, you seem like you're doing pretty good, bro. Um, Yeah, I guess. You guys are saying hi to each other. DeRosa says, I'll be back on the stream. Just been busy, but I wanted to say hi. Well, thank you for stopping by, DeRosa. I appreciate it. And yeah, but good luck, man, on what you're doing. Um, Dan says, glad you came. And, uh, okay. Epic says, Huck, I can't stand her. She's so annoying. Yeah, I don't know what it is with Huck. It just feels like she's that sidekick of Felix. I feel like she has no actual personality and just I feel like she's just a F level Terra. You know what I mean? Just a poor version of Terra. I don't know. Dan says Huck is really weird. Yeah, I don't like Huck too much. Epic says I feel the only reason they kept Morgan was so they can reunite him with Rick. Yeah, that's probably why they're definitely probably trying to save Morgan to reunite with Rick, but they just don't know how to do it yet. Big says, yo, sorry if this is personal, but how are you doing financially? You don't have to respond. Just curious, bro. Um, well, I mean, I can. Okay, so I do have a job. So big, I do have a job. So I am saving as much money as I can. So because of that, I don't buy. So at the moment, I'm not buying any new Walking Dead merch because I'm trying to save as much as I can. And I still live with my parents because I'm trying to save enough money to buy a house. And yeah, Jerry says, Brian, how you doing? Well, how's your day going, man? Thank you for asking, Jerry. So honestly, I've had a pretty crazy day. I had to wake up around 8 o'clock, and I started um, working on episode 6 of Extinction, and then I've just been. I mean, I've ate spaghetti like 3 times today, and after I uploaded the episode, I just started the stream, and yeah. Oh yeah, and I had to bury a giant dead bird thanks to my cats. So thank you, Jasper and Princess, for that. um, but yeah, I mean, the day's been fine. It's just oh, I started packing too. So just so you guys know, I am going to be heading to Chicago tomorrow. I'm visiting my uncle. So yeah, guys, I won't be able to. I don't know if I can do a live stream next week. I'll try to, but there's no guarantees. Jerry says, "How are you, Brian? You seem pretty cool." Well, thank you, Jerry. I am a cool guy. Matt says, "What is going on?" I have no idea. Dan says Elizabeth needs to step it up though if she's going to be the main villain. She's just not working for me. Oh, I didn't know that, Matt. Sorry, not Matt. Dan. I didn't know you didn't like Elizabeth as a villain. I think she could work. I think she could work if she appears once every 2 episodes, and then they start using her more in the second half. Epic says also she was so mean to Silas in episode 3. Uh, yeah, kind of. But Silas kind of needs to get tough. You know what I mean? But as far that's actually funny, Epic. You misspelled Silas, but that's okay. It's actually Silas. But yeah, as far as like Silas, I don't know. I just don't like the whole gentle giant. Did anyone get Hodor vibes when he, uh, is all doesn't want to hurt anyone? He's scared and he holds that fence when it's falling down. Like I'm just seeing so many Hodor vibes from this kid. Matt says Huck is Felix's assistant. Yeah, she is. She doesn't really feel too much like her own character. Hey, Wasteland. He said, "Sup, guys." Hey, man. Glad you came. Let's see. Dan says, "Hey, Wasteland. Can't wait for tomorrow night's episode." Let's see. Big says, "Job. Awesome, dude." Yeah. Honestly, I thank God every day for that job because even though it's not the greatest, it's honestly what life has, or what life has given me. Because yeah, life is tough. Getting a job it's one of the hardest things in life. Like they don't make it easy at all. Um, Epic says, "Hey Matt, what happened to the stream today, bro?" Oh yeah. Oh, there was supposed to be a stream today. Wasteland says, "Hey guys, just dropping to say that 202 will be coming tomorrow on Megamad's channel. How you guys enjoy it? Oh, hope you guys enjoy it." Dan says, "Enjoy your trip, man. Chicago is awesome. I've been there once." Yeah, I haven't been there this year at all. We try to visit my uncle every year at least. But yeah, Matt says stream will probably be tonight. Oh wow. Let's see. How long have we been talking? Matt, when does your stream start? Because um I don't want to like do my stream at the same time as yours, you know what I mean? So like everybody here can go to your stream, I guess. Honestly, I don't know, it's just an idea. So how long have we been streaming? 42 minutes? Oh wow. Um like if your stream starts at 8, I could just end it and then everybody here can go at your stream and I actually have some stuff to do if you guys are okay with that. Let's see. Epic says, "I feel World Beyond is doing a good job at making CRM look super evil." The CRM are super evil, Epic. They murdered 10,000 people. They've kept Rick Grimes from his family for over 6 years at this point in World Beyond, and technically 7 years in the main show. So yeah, the CRM are pure evil. Like I said, I really think they're flat out the Illuminati in the world of The Walking Dead, and they just use the apocalypse to their advantage, and they plan on reconquering the world, in their own order, like a new world order kind of thing. I'm not trying to make this a huge conspiracy thing, but I think that the CRM is it. That's their plan. You know what I mean? Like, what do you guys think about that? Do you guys think that's a logical theory? Dan says, "Oh, dang it." Dan says, "Yeah, the fear is definitely there for the CRM. I can't believe the CRM is 200,000 people. It's like, come on, really? They have 4 times as many numbers as the Commonwealth? Dang it." Jerry says, "Brian, some kid stole a chicken tender from my plate today at About Steakhouse. Should I file that to the manager?" No, you should file that to the parent. Um, yeah, you should tell the parent, honestly. Um, Big says Chicago is bomb, yo. It I mean, it's okay. It's not my favorite place in the country. Matt says late tonight, bro. Don't worry about it. Oh, okay. Yeah. What time though, Matt? Because I'm just curious. Let's see. Epic says also. So the CRM and the Commonwealth are separate communities, right? Yes, Epic. Scott Gimble confirmed that, but also it's pretty clear they're separate. I thought they might be somewhat connected, but it's pretty obvious. The Commonwealth are nice people who, yeah, maybe they're a little selfish and greedy, but they're not violent. But the CRM, they are brainwashed, they are violent. I mean, for Pete's sake, I think that they have brainwashed Rick for the past 6, 7 years, and that's why they're keeping him from his family, his group. That is why it's been so long. The CRM is pure evil. They wipe out a community of 10,000 people just because they know they existed. You know what I mean? Isabella tried to kill Althea just because she knew, that she existed. Just all that stuff. Um. Okay. Dan says World Beyond is honestly better than I thought, though. I will say that I thought it was going to be worse. Yeah. Hey Dan, I don't know if you saw Ronnie Hayes' channel, but or like Make a Path presents, but yeah, he really cannot stand World Beyond. And like I said, I'm honest with it. It's still good. It's just it's not good enough. Dan says, yeah, Gimple confirmed it. Hey, movies that matter with the Viking. We should link up for a stream sometime, man, if you like. Oh, that'd be awesome, man. I definitely want to consider that. Um, and by the way, movies that matter matter. I gotta come up with a better name, or like I don't know if I should say your whole name, or but yeah. Um, so yeah, man. Thanks again for subscribing and the advice you gave me in my reviews, because I've been trying to say less ums and pause it and do pauses in my reviews. So I want to thank you so much, man, for subscribing to me. I appreciate that. But yeah, so as far as like a link stream, like we talk together during a stream or something, is that what you want to do? Let's see. Big says, "Yo, anyone wanna wire me?" Okay, Big, we're not doing that. Okay, nobody is doing that. Listen, maybe you're joking around, but we're trying to be serious. Um, let's see. Matt says, "Oh no, dude, are you begging for money?" I don't know, Matt. It looks like he might be begging for money, but I don't know. Dan says Ronnie isn't giving World Beyond enough of a chance, in my opinion, but it looks like he's enjoying fear. LOL. Yeah, I will say he makes some good points. He said that the kids, when they go through the fire, the smoke, they should be having inhalation problems, and I agree with that absolutely. But they do have masks, so that does help a little bit. But like, okay, so look at The Walking Dead at times. How many times do the characters get blood in their eyes, in their mouth, and he barely mentions that, or the characters eat, or like I don't know, like do you guys remember in when Nick ate infected dog and he didn't get sick? I mean, just there's little things like that that Ronnie doesn't notice too. Because Fear was not perfect. Let's remember that, even in the past. Um, Epic says, but yeah, I'm so shocked by Fear the Walking Dead. I thought in the beginning of the end for Fear, I thought there was no saving it. Yeah, me too, Epic. Me too. I thought they should end it with season 6, and they still might. Let's see. Big says, it's not begging, just asking, bro. I need some 600, maybe 700 for a bonus. Big, we can't wire you money. This is not. I don't have that kind of money. Movies says no problem. Yeah, I could come on your stream and talk about the Walking Dead universe. I've never missed an episode since 2010. Oh wow, that I mean, like I don't think I have either movies, but that's still impressive. So yeah, I mean, absolutely. I don't know how we would do it though. Um, yeah, movies after the stream tonight. Can you yeah, after the stream tonight, can you just write down in the comments how we might be able to do it? Because I've never done this before. Like, I guess us talking at the same time during a stream. So yeah, Matt says, "Okay, Papa, you gotta stop." Oh yeah, yeah, please. Dan says they better not start treating the kids like superheroes and like Fear in season 5. Just saying. Oh yeah, I remember that art where you had Alicia, John, everyone jumping like they're superheroes. I mean, what were they thinking? Um, Big says, dude, it's going towards a cause, man. Well, Big, we don't know that. I don't know you. Okay, like listen, if you're not here to talk about Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead World Beyond, then we're not here to wire you money. So there's the door. Dan says, Big, this isn't a bank. LOL. Yeah, it isn't. Epic says, I'd say Fear the Walking Dead seasons 1, 2, and 3, and 6 so far are the best. Yeah, definitely. Movies say, do you have a Twitter or Instagram I could DM you on? Sadly, no movies. I do have a Snapchat. I do have a Snapchat. Um, no, Big, we're not loaning you money. Okay, I'm sorry, but we're not doing that. Okay, not even this once. We don't know you, and we don't know. Yeah. Dan says movies. By the way, you have some great videos. Yeah, he does. I gotta watch more of his videos because they're awesome. But I've just been so busy today trying to get episode 6 of Extinction done. Um, yeah, honestly, I am just I'm exhausted today. I have so much to do still. I got to vacuum the house, finish packing, and get ready for sleep. Honestly. All right. So, oh yeah. So, uh, okay. So the characters we're talking to, um, wait. Movie says I'll just comment on here then. Oh, okay. Thanks, movies. I appreciate that. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know when we could do a live stream together. I'm not sure, but I will see when I get back from Chicago. Hopefully, we can, I guess, figure it out. Like, or actually, you know what I mean? Like, do it. Like, hopefully before the year ends. So yeah. By the way, guys, just so you know, I still have my channel trailer slash intro coming. You know, it is going to come before the year is over. And now that Extinction season 1 is over, finish I'm gonna finish the channel trailer slash intro as fast as I can. Let's see. Wait, Epic says, but yeah, I love Beta's death, but man, he feels so underused in the show. Alpha had a bigger role than Beta. Yeah, they should have had Beta kill somebody big like Father Gabriel. Beta needed to kill somebody. You know what I mean? Laura doesn't count because we didn't even know it happened. Dan says, no problem, man. And Big got his message deleted by Dan and retracted. He must have said something. Dan says Strand versus John is also coming up soon, hopefully. Yeah, most likely Strand is gonna, I don't know, he's probably gonna just tell John something he doesn't like. John's gonna see him as a traitor. That's definitely most likely what's gonna happen. Um, okay, so okay, let me think. That was funny. What was your favorite part? Okay, so what was your guys' favorite parts in these episodes? In Fear the Walking Dead, in World Beyond, what was your favorite moments in these episodes? Like, what was the funniest? What was did you like the most? What did you enjoy the most? So I think you guys said in World Beyond you enjoyed the CRM part at the very end, and I think I agree. So for Fear, this is kind of tough. I think I enjoyed like the middle area when they were killing the walkers. Let's see. Oh, by the way, guys, do you think that the group will find out what happened to Sanjay? That Strand sacrificed him. You know what I mean? Just like fed him to the walkers. Um, Wait, let's see. Epic says, I mean, Beta didn't have a lot of scenes in the show compared to Alpha. Hmm. Yeah, I think his scenes were good, but he just needed a big kill. Big says, please don't leave me, but anyone in the chat got all the cash and it needs from McDonald's. Big, you don't make sense. You need money from McDonald's and a PS5. I don't even have a PS4 anymore. We had to sell it, you know, for any money we can get on it. I don't understand. A PS5 is expensive. McDonald's not expensive. I don't understand. Um Dan says, I wonder if Strand will find out where June is and John just loses it. Yeah, maybe like June is like in danger or something. Matt says, dude, you're a beggar. Yeah, exactly, Matt. He's being a beggar. Like, we don't have money to just wire him. This is not, you know, we, listen, we don't have money to spare. A lot of us are teenagers or young guys in their 20s. Um, let's see. Dan says, I won't delete, but we can't give you money. End of story. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Dan. Movie said, did you notice the helicopter in World Beyond at the end? No. Wait, movies. What are you talking about? Did you notice the helicopter in World Beyond at the end of the episode? Like, was it in the window or something and I missed it? Epic says my favorite moment in Fear was Strand killing that dude and feeding him to the walkers. Oh wow, that's crazy. I liked the part where they were killing the walkers with the cattle fence. That was my favorite part in the episode. Definitely. Um, Dan says, yeah, the helicopter sound in the background got me so hyped up. Says, no delete as long as I don't swear. Yeah, if you don't. Okay, so there's only a couple things you can do to get deleted or timed out from my chat. One is you have to, if you don't talk about The Walking Dead, if you're just spamming or not contributing to the chat, you will get deleted or timed out. And if you are using swear words, you also get taken out of the chat. So no massive swear words like the S word or F word, nothing like that. Dan says, yeah, but also please stay on topic. Yeah, that's true. Movie says in the final scene, could hear a helicopter going by. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Thanks, movies, for telling me. Yeah, I guess I might have missed that, honestly. Um, okay, so let's see. There's got to be something else we can talk about. Also, do you guys like how I put Alicia and Elizabeth in the um you know what I mean, just side by side? Yes, this was Strand's episode, but honestly, I feel like I might put Alicia in the thumbnail for every Fear stream at this point. Let's see. Epic says also at the end of World Beyond is episode 3 confirms where Rick's location is. Um, right. They're in like the eastern states, right? Not the very eastern, but somewhere in the middle-ish. Dan says, yeah, the sounds are so exciting to me, just knowing what they are capable of. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, who knows what other technology they have, honestly. And seriously, Elizabeth's electric bill and gas bill must be insane. I think that's why she was crying at the end, honestly, Epic. Um, that's probably why she was crying, because I know I would. Um, definitely. All right, so what did I wanna? Let's see. You guys are talking. Dan says, keep putting Alicia in the thumbnail. Well, I will. Thank you, Dan. I will, absolutely. Um, let's see. Yeah, 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 Dan, and guys, thank you um, for doing that. Cause yeah, listen, Big, you can't ask anybody on the stream for money. It's not gonna work. We're not a bank. We can't just give you money. That's even not how it works. Legally, I don't think we're allowed to give you money through YouTube like this. You know, the way it works is if you need money, if you want money off the internet, you have to set up like a Patreon or something. And yeah, Matt says no one is going to give you a cent. Yeah, honestly, because like I don't even have a cent to give at this point. I'm trying to save as much money as I can, and any people I do help with money, I have to trust them 100%. You know what I mean? Like my brother or like my really, really good friends that I care about a lot. So yeah, I don't know you. So I can't, especially not like this. My parents also would kill me too. Uh, Epic says, Epic says, yes, Alicia is the best character in Fear the Walking Dead. She's the last remaining Clark member. Yeah, absolutely. I hope she sticks around. Like, throughout Fear, however long Fear lasts, whether it's to the end, like if Fear the Walking Dead ends at season 6, just have Alicia survive and maybe go in the movies. I don't know, just something. Um, yeah, guys, if this keeps happening, you might need to put Big in timeout or something. Um, let's see the CRM. Okay, a few questions. One, how did the CRM soldiers? How did they see through their masks? And how did they know Elizabeth? Um, how did they show up? How did they know that Barco or Barca? How did they know he was questioning the CRM? Like, how did they know that? Did she like press something? What did she do? I mean, also, why is the CRM so loyal to their order? Like, it's crazy. Do they have like how crazy would this be, guys? Like, what if the CRM soldiers, like, what if they have like chips implanted in them? Like, that's how much technology they have. Like, they have like tracking chips in their soldiers or something. Like, that would be crazy now. Or they have like, a thing in their suits that self destructs or just something like that. Um, let's see. Matt says, I have a feeling this is one of Drew's guys. It might be, Matt. We haven't seen Drew in a while. Epic says, because I know there is a group of people that think that Madison's still alive and they're out there. Yeah, some people think Madison is alive. I don't think so. I just think that Fear the Walking Dead, they made a mistake and they realize it, but they also realize that if they admit their mistake, it'll make them look worse. Um, let's see. Dan says the Clark family has been treated so terribly, though. LOL, only Alicia laughs. Come on, isn't Fear the Walking Dead all about the Clark family? Like the Grimes family in the main show? Yeah, that's true, Dan. But the thing is, let's also remember what happened to the main Grimes. Lori died. You know, well, I mean, she was in childbirth, but let's be honest, Maggie technically killed her. And Carl, we all know who killed him, Scott Gimple. And yeah, and Rick left the show. I mean, it's crazy. The Walking Dead was about the Grimes family, and the only Grimes left is Judith, who is not actually, a Grimes by blood. She's actually a Walsh, and RJ is an actual Grimes, the last one left, but he gets treated like he's, I don't know, T-Dog or something. Dan says, guys, this isn't a bank, guys. Yeah. Listen, guys, if you ask for cash, listen, the next person who asks for cash, they're getting timed out. Um, let's see. I'm asking Big if he needs cash, bro. Okay, you guys, you can do it your own times. Okay, whatever you need to work out, you can do it in your own times. But this is a stream about The Walking Dead. Dan says, but this stream isn't about money, though. Yes, thank you, Dan. Honestly, I mean, it's trolls. I mean, sure, they can say we're not trolls, but honestly, I feel like they are trolls. I mean, I don't know. A username that says gold coins. I mean, just I don't know. It doesn't really feel real to me. Uh, Matt says that this is a troll for sure. Yeah. Um. Wait, what's that? Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah. At least the trolls haven't been as bad before, but this is kind of a bad night though with the trolls. Epic says, but yeah, I love Alicia. They better not kill her off, or I'll be mad. Yeah, I'll be done with Fear if they kill off Alicia. I'm just full on done. Like, let's be honest. Like, I mean, come on. Just oh yeah, that was funny. In my review, like, did you guys notice Alicia's number, her prisoner jumpsuit? It's funny. It says 10, but in my review, I'm like, what? No way. She's an 11. You know. Um, I mean, it's not just she's pretty. Alicia is one of the best characters in the franchise. She's my number third favorite character in all of the Walking Dead properties. I mean, that's extremely high. Let's see. Wait. Dan says same epic. She's the best they got, and she's also the only one they've got left as far as the Clarks. Big says okay enough about money. Let's talk. Let's talk Walking Dead. Well, good, Big. I hope we can talk about Walking Dead and not get off topic. Dan says, yes, that's what we've been asking. Yes, absolutely. As long as we stay on topic, guys, there will not be any issues. Okay, so um, okay, so the CRM, I think Eastside Badger said this or somebody said this that eventually the Walking Dead franchise will end with kind of like an Avengers thing where it's going to be the Commonwealth versus the CRM and Rick's group, the communities, maybe even the Fear group, they're all going to join. You know what I would love? Imagine if season 11. Oh, no, you know what'd be funny? Imagine if Daryl in the spin off trailer, he asked, like, we see him asking somebody, who the heck are you guys? And it shows the Fear group. How awesome would that be? Um, let's see. Epic says it's funny when Fear started, she was around 17, but now she's, I think, 22. Hmm. Yeah, somewhere like that, Epic. I think Alicia is 21, but close to 22. But yeah, I do agree though. Absolutely. It's been around 4 years, I think. So Alicia is in her 20s, and I mean, just yeah. Um, I mean, Alicia is getting better as a character, and honestly, I'm just so glad they decided to keep Alicia. Out of all the Clarks, I'm glad that we have Alicia because honestly, she was my favorite from the start. Um, yeah, I mean, she was a kid, a young woman, and now she's. No, I mean, she's still a young woman, honestly. Yeah, it hasn't been too long. Uh, yeah, Matt, they're just doing it again. Um, Gold Coin says can't do it, bro. We're talking Walking Dead. Yeah, guys, if you want to give each other money or whatever, just go to your channels, just private message each other or something. You know what I mean? You can do that, absolutely, but not here. Dan says Daryl and Carol meets the Fear group in the trailer would give me chills. Yeah, absolutely, Dan. I would love that. That is the perfect thing you can do in a spinoff. The Daryl and Carol spinoff could be like 1, 2 seasons or something because let's be honest, Norman and Melissa, they might get tired at some point. So they need to um, the spinoff might build on the Rick movies. They need to build allies, and the Fear Group needs to join somehow into the series. Because Scott Gimple said he's tying it all together. So there has to be an end game, an end point. And I think that the final Rick movie, if it ever happens, it's going to be like Avengers Infinity War. Or, no, sorry, Avengers Endgame. But yeah. Um, but yeah, absolutely, Dan. I would love that. I would love that if like Daryl just was like, who the heck are you guys? And it just shows John, Alicia. I don't know what you would do with Morgan. Daryl would probably recognize him, I think. So you would have to not show Morgan. Let's see. Epic says, like, that'd be amazing. I've always wanted Daryl to meet Alicia. Yeah, Alicia is the Daryl of Fear the Walking Dead. Like, I mean, yeah, like people love Daryl because he had a big fan base and he was so awesome. And same thing with Alicia. Um, let's see. I was joking. Well, we don't know if you're joking or not, Gold Coins. Dan says Daryl and Morgan reunion would be epic, and more so Dwight. Oh boy, yeah. If Daryl sees Dwight, I wonder if he's still gonna try and kill him. Gold Coin says, I mean, I got some bread, but can't give it to Holmes. Now back on topic. Yeah, guys, if you need to discuss something, you're more than welcome to do it on your own time. And if you want to stay on the stream and talk about Walking Dead, you're welcome to do that too. All right, so honestly, I feel like that's how the Walking Dead franchise should end. Just having the characters, all meeting together for the Rick movies, and they listen. The CRM is a big threat. They have to defeat it somehow. So the Fear Group plus the Commonwealth plus Rick's group, the main characters in the show, they might have a chance against the CRM. They might have a chance, but the problem is the CRM still have Rick Grimes. So how do you do that? There's a bit of an issue there because Rick's going to be fighting with the CRM, not against them. If you think about it. Hold on, guys. Okay, there's got to be. Let's see. Is there anything we haven't talked about? There was Dakota. She just said there was a weapon. There was no weapon. Strand turned to the dark side. Um, what else? We had Daniel meeting Morgan. Okay, so for World Beyond, we had the super cringy moments. Oh yeah. Okay, so we had Silas beating up somebody. Okay, so was Silas beating up his uncle? Um, did he kill him? Did he almost kill him? I mean, Silas was like arrested at the beginning of the episode. So what was going on there? What community was he in? Was he in the same community or a different one? Just I don't know. Epic says like, yeah, Alicia is and always will be the greatest character in Fear. Even Andy and Ian know it. Yeah. Um, Dan says CRM versus the Walking Dead group, Fear group, and the Commonwealth would still not be enough. Scary to think about. Yeah, that's true. That is true, Dan, but maybe they can make it enough. Here's the thing, though. The CRM rely on their helicopters. So just imagine this. Imagine Daryl blowing up one of the helicopters with a rocket launcher like he did with the Saviors. I mean, just, man, that would be a money shot in the trailer or something. Because the CRM, like, yes, they have numbers, they have the technology, but that's also their weakness, I guess. They're not super experienced fighting other people who are a threat. It's one thing to massacre people; it's another thing to fight with someone who is a threat. You know what I mean? So I do think they have a bit of a chance, Dan. They have the Fear group, the main show group, and Commonwealth. Even though they're outnumbered, like 1-3 or 1-4, whatever. They still have the experience and they do have a way around the CRM. I guess they have some advantages. Like they have the home advantage. Like maybe they know where they are, kind of thing. Whereas the CRM might not. I don't know, just an idea. Actually, we should. I don't know. Maybe we can talk about this in future videos because like this is going to be a big thing. Epic says like even after the franchise is done, we will still have all our Walking Dead DVDs to watch. Oh, rewatch. Yeah, that's true. Dan says that would be a great callback to No Way Out. Yeah, it would. Just you have a helicopter and Daryl just like blows it up. I mean, why not? Daryl is so awesome. Just have him blow up a helicopter. Um, let's see. Epic says also I wonder if they will ever bring Tobias back. Sadly, Epic, they will not. Tobias is dead. Um, I think we should just assume Tobias is dead. Um, okay, how long have we been going with the stream? Okay, so I'm not sure how fast the plot's gonna move, but okay, I think we're gonna get an Alicia. Okay, so we probably will see Alicia again in like episode 5, if I had to guess. And we should. And I feel like they need to start building up the fight against Virginia soon. It shouldn't be a whole season thing. Dan says Tobias coming would just be like Morales. It don't matter. Not one bit. LOL. Yeah, exactly, Dan. Here's the thing, though. I hope that Fear season 6, 7, 8, if they do have them, are amazing. So if they bring back Tobias just to have a Morales moment, it's going to be terrible. So I can guarantee that. So, yeah. 1 second, guys. Let's see. Epic says, well, we all said that with Morales and he returned in season 8. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Epic, but let's also remember this was Scott Gimple and man, like, did it backfire? You know what I mean? Honestly, like, no competent writer would have done that. And Scott Gimple was not very competent in season 7 and 8. So, yeah. Um, Epic says, Jenny better die in the mid-season finale. I feel like it's going to be more in the finale, though, Epic. I think that the first half is going to be building to the war, and the second half is going to be building to fighting Jenny. They have to build defenses against her. Get weapons, allies. Um, let's see. Dan says, from what I've heard, Alicia will get her own episode in 607, but I don't know if that's accurate, though. Oh wow, yeah. Dan, I hope that that's not the next only time she appears after episode 2, because 5 episodes without Alicia, that's a lot, you know. Like, okay, so I think Alicia should at least be in episode 5. Just I don't know, 5, 10 minutes, just something, and then 607 is like a whole episode dedicated to her. I would be okay with that. But if they do like, I don't know, because not seeing a certain character for 5 episodes, that's like, and a main character too. That's kind of a lot. You know what I mean? Just look at Morgan. They're giving us like 5 minutes of Morgan. Okay, so like it looks like they're gonna give us five. Okay, so the premiere was all Morgan. Episode 2 was like 5 minutes of Morgan, and then episode 3 looks like it's gonna be 10 minutes of Morgan. So yeah. Oh wow. Um. Yeah. Thank you, Epic. Listen. Feet. Listen. I'm gonna call you Feet. You do not have an appropriate username, and you need to get your username changed. Your username is not appropriate to, it's just, it's not. Yeah, please change your username. It's just not appropriate for the stream. That is why it was removed and why you were timed out. It's nothing what you said. It's just your username is yeah. Honestly, I don't even understand how people. Where did these names come from? Where did these names come from? I mean, seriously. How do I keep getting? I get awesome named people like Epic Zombie Killer or Mega Matt or Dan's reviews, but I get people with those usernames. Where did they come from? Epic says, but yeah, I'm surprised I didn't think the spin-offs would be able to hold their own without the main show. Um, okay, well, okay, so World Beyond, I would say it's not going to hold. It was a good idea that, so Epic, it's a good idea that World Beyond is only 2 seasons, because I cannot see 3 seasons of World Beyond. Dan says, from what I can see, episode 4 will be John episode, episode 5 will be Sherry, and episode 6 will be the oil fields, episode 7, Alicia, and then I'm assuming episode 8 will be a bit of everything. That's crazy, Dan. I really hope we don't get. Really hope episode 6 is not like all Luciana, because let's be honest, a whole episode with Luciana, that's just gonna be torture. Matt says, who are these people? I have no idea, Matt. I have no idea. This is a free country, not rent-free country. Which is your favorite Walking Dead episode? Great question. This is free country. My favorite episode is season 6, episode 9, No Way Out. No Way Out is the best episode of The Walking Dead main show, and I would say in the franchise overall. So yeah, my favorite episode is No Way Out. Absolutely. Dan says season 3 of World Beyond. AMC, you wish. Yeah. Listen, World Beyond is better than I thought it would be. Like the princess, it's not as cringy as I thought it would be, but it's still very cringy. You know what I mean? Felix and Hope, they are a lot better than I thought. They're helping the show, but it's still very cringy. So they need to fix those issues, because if it keeps going, I'm just gonna keep decreasing my ratings for World Beyond. Like, if episode 4 is super cringy, I'm just gonna lower my score for it. You know what I mean? Because I have to be honest. Dan says No Way Out is the king of episodes. Yeah, it is, Dan. I mean, you can't go wrong with No Way Out. It's fantastic. I mean, Daryl blows up Saviors with a rocket launcher. I mean, it's fantastic. Carl gets shot in the eye. I mean, just, man. The Anderson family wiped out. Andrew Lincoln's amazing acting. Glenn almost dying. The characters, even the minor characters like Scott, stepping up and killing walkers. I mean, just how can it get better than that? Epic says, I'm really hoping season 2 of World Beyond is better. Maybe the characters will get better. Yeah, I hope so too, Epic. Here's the thing though, too. We need more characters. I don't think for the next 7 episodes of World Beyond, or 17 episodes, I should say, they can't just keep doing Elizabeth, the kids, and Felix and Huck. We need more characters. Honestly, like, just anybody. Like they could take actually no, I don't think I really don't know if I would give him Benjamin from The Walking Dead Extinction. I don't think uh I would have to think about that. I don't think I would give him up to World Beyond. Uh Probably not. Um cuz yeah, I don't know. Um Dan says Hope and Felix are keeping this show standing for me. Yeah, they are, Dan. I mean, like, the actress for Hope is really good, and Felix, the actor for him, he's great. He's charismatic. He's very mature. I mean, just yeah. Uh, Scrounging for pennies. How are y'all doing? Pretty good. We're talking about Fear the Walking Dead season 6, episode 2, and World Beyond episode 3. So yeah, we're just trying to talk about what we thought of the episodes. Epic says love No Way Out, but it's tainted by Carl's death in season 8. Yeah, that's true, but I try not to judge that episode. I try to think of it like in another universe or something as that episode. Um, Wait, Epic, why'd you delete his message? I don't think scratching for pennies was doing anything wrong. Yeah, Epic. If he's not doing anything wrong, please don't delete him. Let's see if he's will follow the chat rules. Epic says, yeah, World Beyond cast is way too small. It is. If World Beyond was 6 episodes, then I could see it. The cast wouldn't be small, but yeah. Um, Scrounging for pennies. Who thinks Negan is the best Walking Dead character? Honestly, Officer Friendly does. She is a Walking Dead reactor. But as far as Negan is the best Walking Dead character, like ever or just currently, I do not think that Scrounging for pennies. Negan, he's interesting, but part of me still hates him because he murdered my favorite character. So there's that. Dan says Negan is awesome. He is. He is an awesome murderer. Um, with what an awesome jacket and a dirty mouth. Yeah. Dan says Fear the Walking Dead season 1 had a pretty strong cast. I gotta say, mm, I don't know, Dan. I think that the cast can be a lot stronger. It needs to get better. Epic says, "Oops, my bad." Well, that's okay. Scrounging for pennies. Am I doing something wrong? No, scrounging for pennies. If you're not off topic, and if you don't say curse words, and if you don't bother anyone in the chat, if you stick with Walking Dead and don't say inappropriate words, then no, you will not do anything wrong. You will not get deleted. I'm sorry about that. We've just been dealing with a lot of trolls and yeah. So please understand. Sorry about that. But yeah, you just as long as you're on topic and don't do anything or don't say anything inappropriate, there won't be any issues with the chat. Dan says Officer Friendly gives me a headache. Yeah, she is devoted to Negan like crazy. Yeah, she loves Negan, and I just it's funny, but I'm like, oh, okay, she's kind of scaring me, you know. Um, Although I don't know, I kind of am I like that with Alicia? Let's keep moving. Epic says one thing I don't like about PT channel is he keeps coming up with these dumb theories like the cursed theories. Yeah, remember like people said, remember Alicia spray painted, not spray painted, she painted a tree and it said something, and then when it got some walker blood on it, it said you are infected or something like that, and people are like, oh my gosh, Alicia has radiation poisoning. He did videos like that, and I'm just like, no, guys, that's not true. It's just a coincidence. Like, I mean, PT Channel, he even did videos that Daryl was giving Rick Morse code, you know what I mean? When he was captured by the Saviors. That didn't happen. Some theories just don't happen, guys. It's too far-fetched. Um, Matt says, who's Officer Friendly? She is a Walking Dead reactor. She loves Negan. She has black hair. She's pretty. And yeah, so just to give you an idea, that's who she is. Scrounging for pennies, yo, I gotta say, Glenn is my personal favorite character. I mean, Negan is personally the best, but Glenn's my personal. Yeah, the same. Glenn is my personal, absolute, to heart favorite character. Not just in The Walking Dead, but literally in the franchise. Stephen Young's Glenn was perfect. I wanted to see more of that character, but we never got it. Dan says, I mean, I'm a Negan fan, but when he starts making fun of Rick, that's when I just can't. Oh, okay. When she starts making fun of Rick, I can't stand her. Oh no, I can't with her. Thought you said stand. Man, I guess I'm tired. Um, yeah, like okay, like Negan's not perfect. I mean, for Pete's sake, like I don't know. Rick's not perfect either, but yeah. Dan says, look her up, Matt. She's so annoying. LOL. Yeah. But like obviously, like she is annoying, but just don't say what she does is annoying because she might just overreact. Like so she might not actually mean it, but yeah. Um, Matt says, sounds like a Negan simp. Yes, she simps for Negan big time. Dan says exactly. And Glenn is amazing. He was amazing. Yeah. Um, Man, there was still so much story for that character. Honestly, like if I could have just had another season or two, if the show, had to get rid of some characters or just do some budget cuts other areas and keep Glenn for another season or two, I would have loved that because I feel like Glenn, we just needed more of him. I don't know if Steven Yeun was, just like wanted to leave in the next year or so and they thought this was the best death, but they should have kept him longer. Uh, Epic says, but yeah, Glenn Negan, like Glenn, yeah, Negan didn't kill him. Gimple, his writing garbage did. Yeah, that's true. I mean, just I don't know, just the fact that Negan said he was only going to kill one person, then changes his mind, just because of Daryl, like why? That writing is so forced. Scrounging for pennies, Glenn is awesome, bro. Yeah, like the first Glenn was the first Walking Dead simp character, and man, was Glenn like he was such an awesome guy. Let's be honest, we all related to Glenn. A lot of us either have school or a simple job, and we all have that one. At some point, we have a crush on a girl in our lives, and we just want to be a nice guy. We want to help people. We want to do the right thing, but we also know when to be serious. And that was Glenn. Glenn wasn't a jokester. He knew when to be serious. There was so much more story for him, and I just realized that okay, I'm a little bit getting off topic myself, but I am the one in charge of the chat, so I can do that. But also, yeah. Uh, let's see. Dan says Glenn is about to join All Out War soon. Hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, for I cannot wait for your Walking Dead rewrites, Dan. I cannot wait. Um, and I think you said you were gonna do the Wolf Among Us too, the game at some point as well. I can't wait to see that too. Um, I mean, if you are doing it, but yeah, seeing Glenn in All Out War, that would be awesome. Or reading it, whichever. Dan says Steven Yeun wanted to stay. I'm pretty sure, so why kill him off? Yeah, I don't know. If Steven Yeun did want to stay, then killing him off is even more stupid and terrible. If the actor wanted to leave like next year or so, then it's more understandable on Gimple's side, but not enough. Epic says like I'm sure Steven didn't want to leave. Gimple was cocky and just wanted to kill him off. Maybe Epic. I think I heard him say he wanted his comic death, but they didn't say if Steven said like, "Oh, if I don't get my comic death, I'm gonna quit" or something. I don't think he said that. I think Steven Yeun wanted his comic death, but like some characters don't need to get their comic death. Look at Tyrese. Look at Father Gabriel. Characters don't get their comic book deaths. It gets switched. You know what I mean? Look at Denise and Abraham. They don't get their comic deaths. That's what keeps the show good. You keep a character, or in Carol, you don't give them their comic death. It just I don't know why have it be Glenn, the one character I wanted you not to kill off from the comic into the show. Like you know what I mean? Paul Ballard says Glenn for the win. Yeah, Glenn definitely for the win. Matt says my top 5 Walking Dead characters: 5 Michonne, 4 Morgan, 3 Negan, 2 Daryl, 1 Rick. That's a good list, Matt. Very good list. Man, I miss Michonne so much in the show. Oh man, yeah. Just the fact that Michonne is gone too. I mean, just this show. I mean, it's still great. This franchise is still great, but man, just I wish we could have those characters come back. Or like I wish we could have had another season with those characters. If Scott Gimple did not, man, if he just didn't milk All Out War so much and the March to War storyline, we could have had Rick in the Whisper War, or like at least meet Alpha, or just something. Dan says, I agree, Matt. Rick is why they are here today. Uh, Hold on, guys. I have this stupid pop-up ad. Epic says, like, I don't have a problem with characters getting their comic deaths, but Gimple did it so bad. Yeah, having it be because of Daryl and just shock value, just no. You ruin the character and you ruin the death altogether. And plus, Glenn's death overshadowed Abraham so much. Barely anyone talked about Abraham when he died. You know what I mean? Dan says Michonne's exit was a bit weird, just the way they did the Virgil stuff. Yeah, absolutely, Dan. I don't know if Angela King was limited in how she wrote it, but yeah, Angela King could have written that exit better. Epic says, oh yeah, like the Michonne episode is probably like my second least favorite episode in season 10. That's crazy. Epic says also Gimple is to blame why the ratings are so low in season 10. Definitely what Gimple did in season 6, 7, and 8 resulted in the low ratings. If he didn't do the dumpster thing, if he didn't do the cliffhanger at season 6, and if he didn't kill off Glenn, then yeah, the ratings, and Carl too, the ratings would be a lot higher. Absolutely. The budget for the show might be a bit of an issue though, but because he killed off certain characters that had a high salary, but I think the show overall would be better. I mean, we lose characters like Glenn and Carl, but they keep, like, how many Scotts do we have? We have Scott, we have Marco, we have Diane, we have who else? How many characters do we have? How many of those minor characters that do nothing for the story do we have? I mean, just come on. Dan says, we are at the end of the world, snoring. Yeah, absolutely, Dan. We are the end of the world. That's how it felt when I was watching the episode, honestly. Epic says, like if Gimple didn't screw up season 7 and 8, we'd have strong ratings still. Yeah, if you just combine season 7 and 8, we definitely would have stronger ratings. I don't know. I don't know if like the CEO told Scott Gimple that he needed to stretch out All Out War or whatever. I don't think so. He's the showrunner. He should have a say. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, to let you guys know, I have to end my stream in about 8 minutes. So when it hits 8:40, I do have to leave. I'm sorry about that, guys. So I have to vacuum my house and I have to get ready for my trip. And yeah, but I mean, it's crazy, guys. I mean, we went an hour and 40 minutes. You know, I thought this might be like a 1 hour stream, but no, it's crazy. We're doing almost 2 hours again. So yeah. What else? Dan says the way they were singing at the end of 10:02 was so cringe. Yeah, it's not just World Beyond. The Walking Dead show itself, the main show, has some cringe moments. Princess is a little bit cringy, but I will say that when the Whispers were singing, that was way cringy. Imagine a whispering, "We are the end of the world," and then immediately a walker starts biting them. It's like, guys, stop singing. You're in a herd. You know, it's like, I don't know. It's just one of those things. Man, why can't I see my chat? That is so weird. I can't see my chat at all. Participants, what is going on? Yeah, I don't know what's up. This stinks. But yeah, guys, I gotta end the stream soon. Okay, you know what? Okay, thanks, Dan. Thank you so much. Dan says, no problem. Got to school tomorrow anyway. Yeah. And thanks again, Dan, for the video you're gonna do for my season 1 review of my series Extinction. I really appreciate it, man. I cannot wait. I will be on my phone looking through your as soon as you upload it, I will try to be there as soon as possible, you know? Like when you upload it, because yeah. Let's see, Epic says, also 10:02 had such an awful opening, like that girl in the car was dumb. Why not crawl under the car? Why try to crawl under the car and not get up and run? Yeah, I don't know. And that was weird too. Yeah, I mean just I don't know. Episode 1 was just it episode 2 just felt out of place. Everything they did in episode 2 was out of place. From the premiere, you give us a okay premiere, then you give us this episode and it's like what is this? I don't know. It just was so off. Everything was off. I have no idea, Epic. Like 1002 is one of the worst episodes of the Walking Dead main show. It's in my top 10 list, I think. Dan says it'll be on Friday. Just give me enough time to put it together. Don't worry, Dan. No rush. No rush. I'm not rushing you. I definitely want you to take as much time as you need. Um, and yeah, like maybe, I mean, besides Benjamin, maybe you could, I don't know. I'm curious what you think of the other characters because I'm trying to make them interesting and relatable. That's kind of hard to do, at least for me, because I mean, you guys know I said it. I kind of stink at writing, but I mean, yeah. So, anyways, let's see. Is it an hour and 40 minutes? Yeah. Guys, we have about 5 more minutes left, and then we have to end the stream. Dan says, yeah, season 10 had a bit of a weak start. Yeah, the premiere was not bad. The premiere was not terrible, but episode 2 was trash. Um, Almost everything they did that episode, I couldn't stand. Honestly, it was a chore. Watching episode 2, I was just like sleeping on my laptop. You know what I mean? I was just sleeping as I was going through the episode, and it wasn't good at all, honestly. Um, and like when I had to make the review on my computer, I was just having such a hard time because I'm like, man, I just didn't like this episode. Epic says, but yeah, season 10B, the plot really picks up in the second half. It does. Too bad they don't use Rosita or Dog in the second half. That is a bit disappointing. I wish they used them more. It stinks. We don't get characters like Rosita and Dog being used, but we get I don't know why do we do that? We get Scott, we get Diane, we have Rachel. I mean, what is going on? Dan says, Brian, I disagree. You are a great writer. Compared to the few writers, you are absolutely outstanding. Thank you so much, Dan. I appreciate that a lot. That means a lot. And you, with your rewrites, you are fantastic. And I'm sure that World Gone Mad is a fantastic comic that you've written. And yeah, man, that means a lot. Because in school, I always struggled with writing. Um, yeah, so, yeah, guys, so it looks like that's it for. I would say that's probably it for the. Let's see, is that it for the stream? We still have a few more minutes, but yeah, I want to give you guys just a couple more minutes before I end the stream. But yeah, Dan, thanks. Yeah, I don't know what I'm just kidding. I know what I'm gonna do in season 2, but I have to get to work on it. But I also have to work on my channel, trailer and intro. So yeah. Matt says I'll be binging The Walking Dead Extinction this week. That is awesome, Matt. Yeah, man, no rush. But yeah, Dan is doing the video for it soon this Friday, so definitely binge watch Extinction first, and then yeah, hopefully I'll see you at the review. Yeah. And thanks, Matt, for checking it out or planning to. Paul says still can't wait for the base assault. Uh, which base assault, Paul? I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Dan says thanks for the stream, man. Really enjoyed it. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, I really enjoyed it too, except for Big constantly asking for money. That is probably what I didn't like the most about tonight, unfortunately. Epic says, like, I find it bizarre that Rachel is being a focus and not Cindy, the leader of Oceanside. Yeah, exactly. I think Sydney, the actress for Sydney, is just not available. And I'm just like, guys, just kill off the character. Like, they should have killed her off and just made sense of it. I don't know. Dan says, you'll love it, Matt. Let's see. Paul says, yo, who was that guy who said something about Glenn explicitly? Oh, I don't know. Somebody named Foot or something. It was a weird person. It was a troll. It was Someone with a very inappropriate username, I think. Yeah. Epic says also Rachel and Sydney. I think they're the last two left from that group in season 7. They are absolutely Epic. Everyone else died. Beatrice, and that other woman, she died in season. She died in season 9, and then Natanya, Sydney's grandma, I think she died as well in season 8. So yeah, wow, we've had a death. It's crazy. We had a death from every ocean person in Oceanside after season 7. Just one death. You know what I mean? It's Oceanside really is like, it's got such a large population, but it's like, as far as characters, they really don't develop them well. Because like Beatrice, I felt bad when she was dying, because like no one deserves that death except Jared. But I was just like, but I don't care about this character. Paul says a CRM bro can't wait till Rick's break free. Oh yeah. Here's the thing though. Rick is on their side though, unfortunately. So, and they probably brainwashed Rick. Who knows? Rick could have a chip in him or something. Who knows what they did to Rick? You know, he could be brainwashed. He could be a mindless soldier. Who knows what the CRM did to him after all this time? Dan says kill off Sydney in the finale instead. Yeah, the thing is, Dan, they might not have been able to even get the actress. And they honestly just should have killed her off, Sydney, back in season 9 or something. They just should have done something with that character. Because I think the actress, she's not loyal. The actress doesn't really care about staying on The Walking Dead or building up her character. I don't think she does. So they just... It's pretty obvious, I think, that the actress has other priorities, other opportunities at the moment. So why not just kill her off? Like what happened with Heath? Heath, Corey Hawkins, he was not loyal to The Walking Dead at all. So they wrote him out of the show. And honestly, he deserved to have, the character deserved to have been killed off. Because honestly, I'm not excited to see Heath in the movies. I just don't care. Dan says Oceanside is so in the background, it's crazy. Yeah, even their leader is in the background. That's how bad it is. You know what I mean? It's just absolutely crazy, Dan. Let's see. Paul says explosions, and they could have made Rick a Terminator. Yeah, they could have, Paul, definitely. All right, guys. So I really have to end the stream right now. It's been an hour and 40 minutes now. So yeah, sorry about that. Or not sorry, but yeah. So yeah, guys. I hope you all enjoy my stream. I hope you all have a good night. And yeah, guys. I hope you all stay safe. And hopefully next week when I come back from Chicago, we can do another live chat. With a minigun. Oh yeah, let's see. Dan says if it was me, I would be more than grateful to be a character on the show. Yeah, I would drop everything and just be a character on the show, and just wait until I get more of a role, or I tell them like, hey, can you kill me off or something? But yeah, the actress, she's just flip-flopping from roles, I guess. Epic says, yeah, sadly, Heath, I do not care, and it's because of Corey. Matt, yeah, ciao, Matt. Yeah, guys, thank you so much. And Matt says, I'll try and stream later tonight. That's awesome, Matt. I'll try to make it. If I have time tonight, I will try to be there for your stream. I feel like it's the least I could do. Yeah, you guys are leaving. Okay. Paul says burgers. Yeah, so I think that's my cue to end the stream. So yeah, guys, take care, have a good night, and see you next time. Bye.